So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, there's a terrific, edgy atmosphere here, the crowd trying to lift England's spirits, fans waving flags, everybody feeling truly positive about the day. The strains of the national anthem of Brazil. Quite some performance, and now here comes the response. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
So we're up and running. Kyle Walker. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Marquinhos, he's one of the toughest and most competitive centre-backs in the business. He's the kind of player you can rely on to always be just where you need him, making a vital interception or just making life difficult for the opposition to get through. And that's a very valuable characteristic.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Marquinhos.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Alexander-Arnold tries to clear. That has been slung wide. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Gabriel. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Rafinha. Trippier producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. And it's Danilo. He's a sharp little ball here. Neymar. Great chance! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Neymar has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Gets his pass away. Kyle Walker. Great skill, that's nice. Quarter of an hour played. England, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Oh, what has happened here? It's Neymar! Goal! Brazil!
England really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
The goal scorer for Brazil after 18 minutes is number 10, Neymar.
Brazil have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Gabriel. That has not gone well. Back into the middle. And here's Kane.
Kane really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Gabriel clears it away. No, that's been intercepted. Has a look and plays it forward. And now the breakaway. Ball's played through. Played over towards the opposite flank. Bellingham. Oh, it's come loose.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Out of play for a throw. Alexander-Arnold. Over to the left. No way through there. Almost half an hour in now. And that's put paid to a promising move. Ah, he's given it away. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Bellingham. Walker. Up for a header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Joelinton. It's a pretty loose pass. And here's Kane. Now it's Neymar. Played out to the left flank. Walker gets over and intercepts. And he's gone searching crossfield. Foden. Gently done. That's a shade optimistic.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner. And just maybe there he overdid it slightly.
Big chance!
England certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
No, he wasn't going to let him past. Gabriel. Here's Bruno Guimaraes. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And he's gone looking for safety.
There will be 1 minute added time.
He's picked his way through.
That's going in strongly.
Guéhi concedes a free kick for that. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. That's a decent clearance. And the half-time whistle goes. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
It's a dressing room that
needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. And if the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
England really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Big header! And he's following up! He's got a goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
And that has put paid to that. Joelinton. Gabriel. Well, that looks a decent ball. Can he get it through? Neymar. He saw the take. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. A lot of furious gesticulation, but it is never going to make the referee overturn a decision. Not much more than a formality.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
Brazil find a position of real strength now.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Neymar is herring after that one.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Bruno Guimaraes. And here's Neymar.
Neymar really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Bruno Guimaraes.
The attendance for this match
And it's
was
Neymar.
96,628.
Backward it goes. Kane! In he goes again! It's a goal! He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
England can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
The goal scorer for England.
So, just a consolation,
After
or is
62
there a way
minutes
back
is
from here?
Number 7, Bukayo
Kane.
Saka. Substitution for
Bruno
England.
Guimaraes spots
Number
it
10,
and intercepts.
Bellingham. Coming on to replace him
England
is
still have the
number
cards to affect this
24,
game.
Harmer.
Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. And he's intervened well there. Oh, that's fabulous. Foden! They've done it! And they are dragging it back! Game on again! quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Brazil choosing to make the first change.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
The goal scorer for England.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Minutes.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Substitution in progress.
He's looking wide. And he's had it nicked away. Palmer.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
Substitution.
Kane. And it's Neymar. Paulinho. Palmer gets a foot in here. Oh no, he's got that wrong. England have scored 2 quick goals here and are well and truly back in business. Driving forward. Now the finish! And that would have been some goal.
Stones just about got everything right up to his effort, and I don't need to highlight the letdown.
Substitution for England. Number 9.
And we have
Kane.
our very first corner.
Number 8. Alexander Arnold. Coming on the field. Number 19. Number 16.
And that could have brought them level.
Oh, they really needed him to put that away.
Bruno Guimaraes. England will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Just eases him off the ball. Palmer. Ball has bounced loose now. Now it's Foden. And again! And that could come back to haunt them. Really well cleared. Danilo. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And here's Foden. Sends it crossfield.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Shot a goal! Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Palmer. Not much subtlety about that challenge. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Danilo. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Deftly away. Paulinho is looking to set free a runner.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Danilo. And here's Neymar. He's found the way through. Now then, the ball's come loose. And it's Danilo. Well, that pass isn't the best. And that's it. England can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. They gave it their all, but ultimately they have fallen just short against an opponent prepared to go toe-to-toe until the end. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the game plan for me just looked a little confused, and the crowd seemed to pick up on this early on, and it just created a kind of negative vibe around the whole stadium. And I think this performance was one best deleted from the memory bank now.
I'm afraid to tell you that we're expecting traffic to be heavy.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.